Hey guys, Dr Kahu here and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a continuation to the what if that I created, and that is what if GT Goku got sent to the past, part 3. Now as usual guys, if you guys can please like and subscribe, leave the comments down below, leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get any content, and follow me on Discord towards I'll leave the link in the description. All you need to do is copy, paste, add me, and if it's still pending I'll add you either when I'm doing my streaming at night time or in the morning when I do my recordings, okay guys? And other than that guys, I hope you guys are all taking care of yourselves in this weird climate that we're all living in right now. I know it's hard, but we all need to take care of each other and our families. Like for instance, where I'm in Auckland, it's level 3. And hopefully it doesn't get to level 4 because I'd like to continue my life, you know. And on that, yeah, I'm doing my best to try to get my other channel up and running. I don't know why it's not working properly, but I'll get there, okay guys? So yeah, well thank you guys for all your support on my videos, and we'll continue on with all my other what ifs on Friday that I haven't finished, okay guys? So stay tuned. Without further ado guys, let's get into this next part of this what if, and that is what if GT Goku got sent to the past, part 2. Now let's begin. So we're going to do a quick recap of what happened previously guys, and then we're going to jump into our new content, okay guys? So what happened previously is when the Destroyer Gods met up each other and they challenged with the food, Champa got angry because Beerus' food was way better than his. And so he challenged Beerus to a tournament. If Beerus won, he gets to get the Super Dragon Balls, and if Champa wins, he gets Earth. Beerus was like, huh? But then Beerus laughed like, okay then, he agrees. And so they ready themselves up for the tournament. Beerus states, do we have a team? And Goku goes, yeah we do. It's me, Vegeta, Raditz, Gohan and 17. And so as they go back to get everyone for the tournament, they all head to the tournament, spend a couple of days together, and they all head out to the round the world between universes. When they get there, Beerus sees how lacking ugly that Champa's design is, and so he gets Whis to redesign it and makes it even better. Now as all of them are watching and ready, what happens is they all prepare themselves for the tournament. So let's begin. Goku and them must face off, and he's actually quite happy to see different beings from other universes. He wants to see how strong they really are and if they can actually match him. And so as Goku looks on, he sees that notably there's a Saiyan there, but not only that, there's a man with his eyes closed, purple. And when Goku looks over, he goes, hey Lord Beerus, and he goes, yes Goku. He goes, who's that guy over there? And it goes, Whis. And Whis goes, oh that's Universe 6 most powerful assassin, Hit. Goku goes, assassin? So he's powerful? He goes, oh yes, very powerful. Goku goes, oh, Goku can't believe he's so excited. And he goes, hey Lord Beerus, what's the rules of the tournament again? And he goes, these are the rules that you set out, Goku. And Goku goes, oh that's right, the Budokai Tenkaichi rules. Alright. So what happens is when they all do the test, they all pass the test, okay? Goku passes it easy because he's more experienced and he's not as dumb as he once was. So he passes the test. And they're all set up in their preliminary rounds. Goes Goku, and then from there, Goku's last. Vegeta's before him. Raditz is before him. Gohan's is before Raditz, and 17 is first. And so as they all line up to battle, 17 jumps on the stage, readies himself, and this is where Botamo comes in. Botamo stands in there, he claps his hand, he goes, "Ooh, this will be an easy fight, little man." And this is Champa goes, ha! You can't even sense his power. That means it must be really weak. Beerus must be really desperate. Beerus smiles and he goes, I don't know, Champa. I trust my warriors. And if they say 17's a powerful fighter, then 17's a powerful fighter. And he goes, alright then, let's begin. They both shoot the gong, and as Botamo reads in, 17 assists Botamo and they begin to fight. And 17 realizes that every time he throws a punch, kick, energy ball, it gets either absorbed or the kinetic force gets absorbed, or the energy ball gets pushed away. And as the battle begins, 17 is trying to contemplate how he's one going to take him out, and two, how he's going to get close enough. This guy's actually pretty fast for someone so big. And as the battle begins to continue, Goku's like, whoa! Goku's so excited to see how other universes are, but Vegeta's too focused on Cabba. And then Vegeta goes to Gohan, psst, Gohan. And Vegeta goes, if you get to fight that kid, forfeit so I can fight him. Gohan's like, what? And he's like, hurry up, allow me to fight, Whis. Beerus like, shh, watch the fight, Vegeta. Come on. You know, if I will. If anyone's gonna fight another Saiyan from another universe, it's me, the Prince of all Saiyans. It goes, that's actually a good idea. Maybe you can impart some valuable wisdom on him, Vegeta. Vegeta's like, goes, yeah, you're right, Kakarot. And so as they're watching, what goes down is 17 and Botamo actually duking it out, first pretty much fighting, first equal, you know, bouncing backwards and forth there across the arena, fighting everywhere to the point where 17 realizes what he has to do. He sweep kicks Botamo, kicks him in the air, and as Botamo pushes back down and lands on 17, 17 does a barrier, and he goes, there's your weakness, and Botamo's like, what's, he goes like, huh? And he goes, there. The fact that you can fly is a given, yes, but here's one thing you don't realize. 17's barrier goes right around Botamo instead, and 17 compresses the barrier around Botamo's body and goes, I've got you now. You may practically be indestructible, but you're a big ball of... And Botamo's like, what the? And then 17 kicks Botamo right in the face, sending him flying. He hits the arena, and shield, the barrier actually, and he falls to the ground. When Champa sees that 17 doesn't, he's like, what the hell is going on? Beerus, what is that person? Is he some kind of god? Explain. And Beerus is like, ha, you're just angry that your fight and lost. But I'll just humor you, Whis. Whis goes, he was about to talk, but Botamo goes, I'll explain to you, Lord Beerus. He's Android 17 from our universe. He was created to kill Goku and all his friends, but I helped reprogram him and take away the programming and set him free, and he's now his own person. And Champa's like, what? An artificial human? Hey, that's cheating, Beerus! I protest that one! And Beerus like, well, how would I know there was artificial human? And he goes, regardless, I say he's disqualified. And Beerus is like, and Santa goes, well, I didn't know that artificial humans weren't allowed to be on here. But for next time, let me know. Beerus like, fine, Champa. Android 17, come back up here. I appreciate you winning. You are a valuable asset to City Universe 7. Don't worry about that fool, that fat fool over there. Champa grits his teeth. Beerus! And what happens is 17 flies over and sits down. And he goes, well, I had fun while it lasted. Bomber goes, don't worry, 17. You'll get your reward. And 17 says, thank you, Bomber. 17 sits down and talks to Gohan. And this is where Frost comes in. Gohan remembers his memories with Frieza. And he lands down, and at first, Gohan was about to go all out. Until he finds out that Frost is, in a sense, an innocent person, a good person. And this blows Gohan's mind. He wouldn't believe that he would actually meet a good Frost demon, you know? Bear in mind, Gohan hasn't unlocked his God Key abilities, but he's got the ultimate form, and he still has his massive, his absolute monstrous potential, okay? And that's going to play a factor in the majority of the fights that he has in the future. So what goes down is, as Gohan readies himself, Frost goes, do not hold back on me, and Gohan goes, you too. So I suggest you go straight to your final form. And Frost goes, what final form? He goes, I grew up fighting another Frost demon like you, but he was bad. He was evil conqueror that destroyed worlds, destroyed people, because he could. And Frost goes, very well. He explodes to his third form, and Gohan goes, that's not what I meant. He had one more final form that I remember, not this form. He goes, huh? You know about that form? He goes, yes, as I told you, I grew up fighting a person like that powerful. My father defeated him. And he goes, huh. Well, I'm a bit scared to use it because last time I used it was double dangerous. Gohan goes, don't worry. Gohan explodes his power in Super Saiyan. He goes, you're going to have to use it. Gohan rushes in. And so does Frost, and as they begin the battle, it's actually quite an even battle with Gohan just using his base Super Saiyan. And as they're fighting, they're actually going around shooting Ki Blast everywhere, going backwards and forth to the point where Gohan's actually enjoying himself, forgetting how it's like to actually fight a good fight, you know. And as Vegeta watches on, Vegeta's like, your son, Kakarot, he's truly powerful, truly a Saiyan. And Goku goes, I know, just like all our sons, right? And our daughters. And Raditz goes, yeah, don't you forget I have a daughter, huh? And Vegeta's like, oh wait, Bulma never makes me forget. And so as Gohan and Frost battle, it's made very clear that Frost can't do nothing to Gohan. And Gohan kicks Frost in the face, grabs his tail and slams it down. And Gohan lands, you're going to have to become serious if you want to last in this battle. But like I say right now, I'm not going serious. And Frost hears this, he goes, very well. He explodes into his final form. And he stands there, he looks right at Gohan and goes, this is my true power. And Gohan goes, incredible. Let's begin. Both Gohan and Frost battle, and this is when Champa realizes, what is that form anyway, Vados? And she goes, I believe that is Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan? Hey Cabba, can you do that? And he goes, no, I can't. I actually never heard of Super Saiyan before. And he goes, what? And he's looking on, Hat's looking at Gohan and he's like, very easy. And then as Gohan's fighting Frost, it's made very clear that Frost can't do nothing to him. Gohan manages to slam a fist right in Frost's gut, catches Frost's head when Frost goes to punch him, and Gohan kicks Frost in the head and throws him down, and Gohan goes, I apologize, but this has to end. Frost sees his opportunity, he does a massive key shine in Gohan's eyes to blind him, and throws another punch at him, but Gohan manages to catch the attack, but Frost moves his hands down, and in a blink of an eye a needle comes out and pokes Gohan in the hand, really fast, and Gohan gets stung by it. Frost jumps up and uses his tail to hit Gohan on the face. Gohan falls out of Super Saiyan, and he collapses on the stage, and this is when Frost takes the advantage and kicks Gohan out of the arena. And this is when Goku, Vegeta, and Raditz like, what the? 17 and Jaco see exactly what happened. Well, they don't see exactly what happened, but they see some foul players at work. When Gohan gets taken up to the stage, after the arena, Gohan goes, I don't know what happened. I just felt woozy after his attack, and then and Goku said, that's right, Gohan. You don't need to explain yourself. Raditz like clicks and knuckles, and ha! It's my turn. I can't wait to. And the Vegeta goes, Raditz, come on. Swap with me, Raditz, please. Raditz looks right at Vegeta and he goes, whatever. It's a favor than you owe me, Vegeta. Don't you forget, we're brother-in-laws. Vegeta's like, as I told you, Bulma does not let me forget that. Vegeta jumps right down. And Bulma goes, go easy on him, Vegeta. He's a good person. And Vegeta goes, no, Frost Demon's a good person. And this is when Frost looks at Vegeta. Now, as Vegeta gets in there, he stands ready. Frost goes to attack Vegeta, but Vegeta stays in his base form and he goes backwards forward, jumping around, dodging all those attacks. And Vegeta instantly dodges one attack, does a massive 360 kick, 360 degree turn, and this kicks Frost right in the air. Frost's face hits the top of the shield barrier, and he falls down. And Vegeta goes, and this is the one that defeated Kakarot's son. There must be something else. And as Frost lands, Frost rushes at Vegeta. He tries to grab his needle again, and this is where 17 and Jaco see it. But what happens is, as the attack is about to hit Vegeta, 17 puts a barrier around Frost immediately, and he goes, did you see that? Did you see that? And Jaco goes, yes, I did see that. Champa's like, hey yo, you're disqualified. What the hell are you doing? And Beerus says, yes, what are you doing? And he goes, sorry, Lord Beerus. And he goes, there. That's why Gohan lost. Gohan, show me your hand. Gohan showed the 17 his hand, and he goes right there. And what happens is Jaco also sees the same needle prick, and he also had the same conclusion. So as the proctor goes to Frost and pokes the needle in his hand, he's like, whoa, he falls over, and he blacks out a bit. And they're about to disqualify Frost, but Vegeta goes, ha! I knew it! I knew there was a reason why Kakarot's son lost so easy. You Frost demons, you all a crafty piece of work, aren't you? Alright then. And then what happens is he goes, before you go, I'll give you the parting gift. And this is where Beerus goes, Vegeta, he's disqualified. And Champa goes, no, he can't be disqualified. Hurry up, Beerus, let him stay. Beerus goes, oh, so it's okay for you to have your fighter stay in the fight, right? But not mine, right? Because he's an artificial human. Unless my fighter didn't fight and didn't cheat. And yeah, he did cheat. He's an artificial human. And Beerus goes, you know what, Fatso? I'm over this. He flies over to Champa, and Champa meets Beerus in the middle. And he goes, we should square this up right here, right now. And as they begin to fight, it's made very clear that Beerus is stronger than Champa. And he lands 3 or 4 hits before Champa can even do anything. Champa's actually shocked at Beerus' strength. Bear in mind, Beerus has been training with Goku a long time. For a while now, to the fact that Beerus is actually really strong. Him and Goku have been growing alongside each other. Gauging their strength, Beerus is slowly but surely becoming the strongest god of destruction. Now, as Beerus and Champa are fighting, Vados and Whis gets in between and tells them both to stop. And then Goku goes, Lord Beerus, why don't you just allow the fight to continue? Allow Vegeta to destroy this fool. And Beerus smiles and goes, very well then, I will allow this to proceed, Champa. No more stupid games there now. You understand, Fatso? And Champa's like, he has blood coming down his face from the punch Beerus landed on him. And in the back of Champa's mind, he's like, how did Beerus get so strong? I couldn't even land a hit on him. It's crazy. And Champa sits down and he goes, Vados heals Champa's wounds, and she goes, Lord Champa, the reason why you're so weak right now is because you're so fat, too busy eating food. You should sit down and at least do some workout train a little bit. Come on. Chopper's like, and Beerus like, yeah, you angel. Lose some weight, fatso. And Chopper's like, shut up, skinny bones. Beerus smiles. Your words don't hurt me. Your words don't hurt me, brother. And he goes, Frost, do whatever you can to beat that stupid Saiyan. Frost's like, yes, Lord Chopper. He pulls out 2 of his nails and rushes at Vegeta, and Vegeta goes, you really think those stupid things are going to hurt me? Do you really think so? Vegeta goes, alright then. Vegeta explodes into Super Saiyan. And when he explodes to Super Saiyan, Chopper's like, what the? His power just increased so dramatically. Vegeta rushes Frost. He catches both Frost's arms and breaks them completely. And Chopper's like, what the? And then Vegeta goes, this is for my people. Smash Frost around their face. And smash them right out of the arena. Frost don't crack the dome. He gets sent flying out of the arena out into space. And when as the tournament the stadium was about to begin to vent air, Whis just taps his stuff, re-heals the damage. And what goes down is Beerus is like, well, that's 2 of your warriors down there, brother. And he goes, what are you talking about? 2 of your warriors are down too. He goes, huh. And you think your warriors can get through Vegeta Raditz? That's a joke. And even if they do, you have no idea how powerful Goku is. Jumper looks right at Goku and so does Hit. Hit's like, so he's the strongest in the universe. Alright then, I have to play this safe and calculated. Goku whispers to little Beerus, hey little Beerus, and he goes, yeah, yes Goku, and he goes, you know when it comes to my fight, can't you remove the rules to allow killing to happen? And Beerus is like, why is that? And he goes, if I'm sure, that means that guy over there, he's an assassin, right? Meaning all his most powerful attacks are killing blows. He goes, please little Beerus, just bend the rules for that one time. Come on. Little Beerus smiles, goes, very well Goku. He keeps it to himself. And so what happens is when Vegeta stands off and Cabba comes on. Cabba comes on, so Vegeta stands there, clicks his knuckles, and goes, finally, a Saiyan from another universe. What's your name, kid? And Cabba bows down and goes, my name is Cabba. And Vegeta goes, why the hell are you bowing? And he goes, it's honorable amongst our people to bow to each other. And Vegeta goes, your people must be backwards. And Cabba goes, well then let's proceed, Vegeta. He rushes into a fight after the gong was rang. He rushes in to go fight Vegeta, and Vegeta ducks and dodges all of Cabba's attacks like that nothing. Vegeta catches Cabba's hand, pushes it away, and hits him in the neck. Now the reason why Cabba goes before Magetta is because, well, it's just part of this fight. And as Vegeta hits Cabba in the neck and pushes him back, Cabba's taken aback by Vegeta's sheer power. And as Vegeta begins to test Cabba's 100% base form, Vegeta's quite impressed with how powerful this young kid is. And when Vegeta sees that Cabba has reached his limits, Vegeta does a X kick and smashes Cabba right into the stadium. And Vegeta lands and goes, alright kid, now the fun and games are over, let's take this to Super Saiyan. Vegeta explodes into Super Saiyan, and this is where Cabba states, until now I've never heard of Super Saiyan. And Vegeta's like, he grits his teeth like, and what the hell are you doing here? If you don't have a Super Saiyan, what good are you? Vegeta punches Cabba right in the face. He goes, if you would have a battle with us Saiyans, we'll destroy your entire people. Punches Cabba again. And this is when Vegeta gets the great idea to make Cabba angry. Push him to the point where he becomes Super Saiyan. And so Vegeta says, you know what, because you're such a disgrace to our people, after this tournament, when we win, I'm going to come to Universe 6 and blow your planet up out of existence. Vegeta kicks Cabba in the face and he begins to beat him down and goes, and just note, it's all because you're so weak that you can't even fight me. You don't even have Super Saiyan. What the hell kind of Saiyan are you? You weak little brat. You're gonna lose everything. The people you love, the people you protect, your fake idea that you need to protect people around the universe. You weaklings. You simply little worthless little nothing. As he throws a punch, Cabba catches Vegeta's hand, and a gold aura appears around Vegeta. And this is where Goku goes, huh, how interesting. Raditz goes, well, who'd have thought Vegeta would be able to pull that out of him, right? And Raditz and Goku look at each other and they kind of laugh. Bulma goes, Vegeta, what the hell are you doing? Well, what happens is before Vegeta can say a word, Cabba explodes as Super Saiyan, and Vegeta goes, there you go. Cabba begins to fight Vegeta, but he doesn't actually hurt Vegeta. He just throws everything he has, but Vegeta ducks and dodges it, blocks it with one hand. And what happens is, as Cabba begins to fully utilize Super Saiyan, Vegeta is impressed with how much power Cabba has. Bear in mind, this Cabba is stupidly strong for a young kid. And as Cabba throws his last punch, Vegeta headbutts his punch, pushing Cabba back. And Vegeta goes, "Well done. I'm quite surprised that you're able to do so." And Cabba's like, "What is that?" And he goes, "You achieved Super Saiyan." He's like, "I achieved." And he goes, "You should be proud of yourself. Good job." And Cabba's like, he goes, "So you weren't serious?" And he goes, "No, not at all. I just needed you to go Super Saiyan to see how far you can get. Now your potential is actually quite unique. I'm actually quite impressed there, Cabba. That means if you're this powerful, wonder how powerful your Universe 6 fighter people are." And Cabba's like looks at Vegeta and realizes that Vegeta was just trying to train him. Cabba powers down and goes, "Thank you, Vegeta. Would you become my sensei?" And Vegeta, he goes, "You know what? I don't mind. I don't care. I don't mind. All good." And Vegeta goes, "Go back into Super Saiyan." And Cabba, after hearing that, Cabba focuses and explodes in Super Saiyan. Vegeta's like, "What a joke." And Cabba's like, "What?" And he goes, "Am my power too insufficient?" He goes, "No, not that. It took me and Kakarot years to achieve that power. And you able to do that on the fly? You must be a real prodigy. I'll be happy to accept you as my student." And Cabba goes, thank you, Lord Vegeta. Or thank you, Vegeta. Well, once the tournament ends, maybe you can come visit our world." And Vegeta goes, "You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will visit your world." And as Cabba powers up Super Saiyan 100%, this is when Vegeta states, "I want you to remember something. Before the end of this battle, you achieved Super Saiyan, and that's good. There's 2 more levels after the Super Saiyan that you have, and then if you get further enough, then you'll achieve a power even greater than that." And Vegeta explodes into Super Saiyan Blue, and Cabba's like, "What the?" Beerus and Champa look at each other, and Champa's like, "God Key? I thought these mortals were weak." And Beerus goes, "Huh." Het looks right at Vegeta and is actually quite interested. And in the blink of an eye, Cabba goes blue. Boom! Hits right in the gut. And Vegeta goes, "Remember this pain. You understand?" And as Cabba falls to the ground, what happens is Vegeta turns back into base form and walks away. And when Het looks at Vegeta, he's like, "Interesting." He looks right at Goku, and Goku's smiling right at Het. Het's like, "What the?" He's like giving Het the realization that I'm looking forward to our fight. And what happens is after Cabba thanks Vegeta and he goes back to sit on the podium, what happens is Magetta comes in, and this is when Champa makes up rules to block Magetta in into the heat dome. Now Vegeta fights Magetta. It's actually more similar to canon, where Vegeta actually is getting pushed back by Magetta's weird attacks and his massive steamy pressure and all that stuff, and the lava attacks to the point where Vegeta actually gets angry at him. My bad. He gets angry at Vegeta, Magetta, and what happens is he punches Magetta right in the face. He pushes Magetta back, and then this is when him and Vegeta have pretty much like a hand-to-hand tug of war with each other, pushing each other back until Vegeta goes, "No, you stupid tin can, I'm gonna destroy you." But the moment Vegeta says that, Magetta instantly looks at him. He begins to blow up in steam. He collapses to the ground. And he begins to cry, and Vegeta's like, "What the?" And then Vegeta goes, "You damn coward!" Kicks Magetta straight out of the arena. And as Magetta hits the ground, Vegeta goes, "What the hell was that?" And then Whis goes, "He's a middleman. He's super powerful, super durable, but he's a big softie. You assault him, and that's the instant weakness." Beerus goes, "Well, we should have learned that in the beginning there." And Whis says, "We don't need the advantage." Beerus like, "Alright then." Vegeta's like, "Ah." Trunks comes down the hands, is there in the water, and the towel to dry him off from his sweat. And what happens is this is when Het comes down. Vegeta's been looking forward to this fight. Het looks right at Vegeta, and Vegeta looks right at Het. What goes down is Vegeta immediately goes, "So you're the strongest in your universe. Alright then, let's see how this goes." Vegeta powers up 100%, and as Beerus shoots the gong, Vegeta rushes in, throws a punch, and in the blink of one eye, a blink of an eye, Het punches Vegeta right in the vital point. Vegeta gets taken back and falls over and says, "What the?" Some himself. And Vegeta goes, and no one saw the attack but Goku. And of course, Whis, of course. And as Goku's looking on, he goes, "Interesting. That is very interesting." And as Vegeta's jumping around Het, trying to get him, throws a punch at Het again. Het manages to dodge it again and punches Vegeta right in the gut again, and backhands Vegeta right in the face. When Vegeta flies away, Vegeta's like, "What the?" And then Het appears right by Vegeta. Vegeta throws a punch, but what happens is it goes right through Het. And then Het closes his fist and punches Vegeta right in the gut. Vegeta is in absolute pain. He explodes into Super Saiyan 100%, and he rushes at Het again. What happens is Hit's not having it. Hit just begins to beat down on Vegeta even more and more and more, to the point where Vegeta has no choice but to explode, but he don't care. He goes straight into 100% Super Saiyan Blue. But puts him on par, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku. And as he's standing there, he rushes ahead again. And this time when Hit does a time skip, Vegeta sees it. He catches Hit's hand and punches Hit in the face. Kicks Hit in the gut, backhand Hit, grabs his foot, slams him, and throws a kick at Hit. But this is when Hit goes intangible again. When Hit sees this threat, no one has ever hit me before. Alright then, Hit begins to power up even more, increasing his time skip. He rushes at Vegeta again, but Vegeta is able to see it. Still, because Vegeta is still more powerful than his own level. And as Vegeta and Hit begin the battle, it's made very clear that despite Vegeta not being able to utilize time skip or even see it, thanks to his increased power, he can perceive Hit's abilities even more, to the point where he pushes Hit to push his time skip to at least 1.5 seconds. When Hit gets to that point, Vegeta can't do nothing. Vegeta throws a punch, Hit throws 5 punches at Vegeta. And Vegeta gets hit, he's like, Hit's like, thank you for increasing my power zone. And Vegeta is shocked, and Hit instantly gets into position and he rushes Vegeta. And he throws a good like 10-20 hits at Vegeta before Vegeta could even move. And in doing so, Vegeta blacks out immediately. And as Vegeta hits the ground, everyone's like, Vegeta! And Goku's like, whoa, how impressive. What happens is Raditz is like, what the hell? Vegeta is stronger than him. Like, how did Vegeta lose? Goku goes simple analysis. That Hit can move or react about a second ahead of everyone. And the large power gap, that's a lot of time, Raditz. Raditz just right at Goku, and Goku say, So you need to anticipate and sense his abilities at the same time, to which Vegeta didn't. Vegeta wakes up in the bleachers by wisdom. Vegeta said, what the hell? And Raditz goes, you lost to him, Vegeta. You lost to him. Raditz goes, but I won't lose to him. But Raditz jumps down, Hit prepares himself. And what happens is, because Raditz is fully healed, Goku goes, hey Whis, are you able to heal up Hit every time they fight? And he goes, why's that? He goes, I want to see how strong he gets when he comes to me. And Raditz is like, hey Kakarot, whose side are you on? He goes, what's a good battle for you, brother? And Raditz is like, why is he always right? And so what goes down is Goku, and Raditz powers up straight away to Super Saiyan Blue, and begins to test Hit, test all his attacks, and tries his best to anticipate Hit's attack. But what happens is Hit increases his time skip to 2 seconds ahead of them, so it's a little bit too late. Like, Raditz can't hit at all no more. Vegeta pushed Hit to the point where it's practically impossible for Raditz to do anything. And so what happens is Raditz actually gets beaten down so bad and knocked out of the arena. And all that's left now is Goku and Hit. Goku lands in the arena, and Champa's so confident that Hit's gonna win. But this is when Goku goes, hey Lord Beerus, so that situation I asked you, can we? And Lord Beerus goes, are you sure on your skill, Goku? And Goku is very much so, and Lord Beerus goes, well, I agree. Hey brother, let's remove the rules for this fight. And he goes, oh, let's allow them both to go full power and be able to kill each other. We Savados can revive them if one of them dies. What do you say? And this is where Champa gets really overconfident. Goes, alright brother, alright. Hey Hit, I removed the rules. You can utilize your full potential, and if you kill him, well then kill him good. Hit's like, very well. He pulls out both his hands and looks right at Goku, and Goku goes, I hope you don't disappoint me. Goku explodes the base form, explodes his base form, and it easily catches up to Vegeta and Raditz's Super Saiyan Blue forms. And when Hit sees this, he's like, what the? This is just his base energy. Champa can't believe it. He goes, how can a being like him generate this kind of power? And Beerus smiles. What's the matter, brother? Your confidence is waning, I see. And Champa's like, shut the hell up. Hit, destroy him. Hit immediately closes his head and punches thin air. And as he punches thin air, Goku sees his time-space attack as if it was slow motion. It comes near him, Goku puts his hand in front of it and completely crushes it. Goku disappears, it appears by Hit. He throws a punch, but Hit goes intangible. And when Hit tries to hit Goku, Goku dodges it. And it's like, how are you able to receive my attacks? And Goku goes, peace of mind. I can see it because I'm one, I watch your movements for the last 2 fights. And 2, you do the same things always, regardless of you using your full power. But Goku goes, unlike those 2, I will not lose like them. Goku explodes to Super Saiyan God. And when Goku goes Super Saiyan God, Champa can't believe that Goku's power is equal to his own. He's like, looking right at Beerus. Beerus like, what's the matter, brother? Didn't I tell you that he was more powerful than he looks? And it's like, what the? He goes to fight Goku, but none of his hits are pushing Goku's body at all. In fact, the more time hits, throws punches at Goku, Goku keeps still and hits punches Goku's body to the point where it's actually hurt in his hands. He jumps back and Goku goes, how interesting. You have a really great ability and you utilize them like that? I thought you got more than this. And he jumps back and goes, alright then. He begins to punch thin air, down, left, right, backwards and forth, everything like that, elbows, kicks. Nowhere near Goku. What happens is Goku sees the attacks from when they're coming from. They're coming from, like, in the sense of dimensional rift. And as they come, Goku backhands all of them, destroying them all. And as Hit sees this, what the? And so he powers up his final attack, his ultimate attack. He jumps out and rushes Goku. And as rushing Goku, he throws a punch at Goku, landing it on Goku's chest. In doing so, he's able to trap Goku in a bubble of time. And what happens is Hit holds him there, he goes, I've got you now. Regardless on how powerful you truly are, you can't move from this. You can't be free of this ability. I've trapped you in a bubble of time. And Goku looks at Hit and smiles. He goes, time. Goku goes, I really wish time was no longer a factor when it came to situations when it come to me. Oh well, very well. Goku opens his eyes in that frozen time space and explodes into Super Saiyan Blue, destroying Hit's hold over him. But Goku turns into Super Saiyan Blue, but Beerus is like, what the? Goku just eclipsed Champa can't believe Goku's stronger than him now. And Beerus smiles because him and Goku are near equals in Super Saiyan Blue. Beerus training with Goku, he actually got a little bit more stronger, but he knows Goku's hiding a true power behind him. And as Goku looks right at Hit, he goes, let's continue this. Goku rushes Hit again, and begins to anticipate all of Hit's movements and smash him up badly to the point where Goku kicks Hit backwards. Hit rushes Goku, and his last increase in power made him really powerful to the point where he was able to hit Goku at all those pressure points. And as Goku's falling back, Hit goes, now time to die. As he closes his fist, Goku smiles. He explodes his power. A gold energy goes around his blue energy, and it pushes Hit back even further. Hit's like, what the? Cabba can't believe it. And then Goku immediately rushes Hit, headbutts Hit in the face, kicks Hit in the gut, slams Hit's face all the way into the stadium, punches Hit up, and Goku goes, I enjoyed this fight, and in fact, I'm looking forward to fighting you again in the future. Grateful that you fought me at 100%. Now, if you don't mind, Goku puts both his hands together and goes, big on. Times 10, Kamehameha. Chucks the red Kamehameha at, what's it called? Hit's able to stop it using his time space ability. Only just, and this is where Goku increases the power even more, which the red attack turns from red to blue. And as it engulfs Hit and pushes Hit right out of the arena, slams him, he falls to the ground. And Champa's like, no! Hit! You can't have lost, no! And Beerus laughs at Champa and goes, see? I told you we'll win. I told you. Beerus like, you know what, Beerus? Champa's like, you know what, Beerus? I'm over this. Alright, and Beerus goes, don't be a sore loser. You lost fair and square. You're lucky Goku didn't go full power. And Champa's like, what? You're just lying now. Beerus goes, lying. You're a joke, Champa. That's what you are, an absolute joke. And Goku flies up. He thanks Hit, of course, and he flies up to his area. And this is when Champa is about to attack Universe 6 fighters for losing, you know? And as Champa gets angry, he's about to destroy them. Goku appears right next to Hit and tells him, if you're gonna fight them, then you're gonna have to fight me. Vegeta appears by Cabba and goes, yes. If you're gonna destroy my student, you're gonna have to destroy me. And Beerus goes, well, why don't we have a fight like that? And Goku's like, Lord Beerus? And he goes, yes. Goku, would you like to fight the Universe 6 Destroyer God? Chopper looks at Goku and he actually has a cold sweat. A chill goes up his spine, like he knows he'll get destroyed by Goku. And then what happens is Goku goes, no thank you. Goku teleports back to their part of the arena, and as they're talking, what ends up happening is some random person appears in the middle of the arena. This is when Beerus finds out that Lord Zeno's there, and so does Champa. They both rush and bow to Lord Beerus, and this is when Valdos and Whis explain that Champa barely does his job. He's just too busy eating, not doing his job, and Beerus barely does his job. He's too busy sleeping and eating. And so what happens is when Zeno goes, well, you destroyers are bad. I think we need to put new ones. They both fear for their lives. He goes, just kidding. And as they're talking, Beerus and Champa are so scared until Goku walks up to them. And still, despite Goku being more wiser, more powerful, and more different, Goku goes, "Hi, my name is Son Goku. What's your name?" And everyone is shocked. And his two attendants walking his way. But Zeno goes, "You two may move." And Goku walks over to him and he speaks to them. And Goku goes, "So did you like the tournament?" He goes, Yes, I did. It was really great. Sparkly, all that power flying everywhere. You have my respect, Goku. Goku goes, "Thank you." And he goes, "I would like to see a tournament like that again, if you wouldn't mind." And Goku goes, "Anytime, Lord Zeno." And I go, Lord Zeno, that's cool. Well, now, and the Goku puts his hands out, and everyone is scared, even Beerus. And then what happens is Zeno grabs Goku's hand, and they're like, until Goku pulls up Zeno and begins to shake him, and and everyone's like really scared, even his attendants. But Zeno goes, "Haha, you're funny. Thank you." He goes, "Don't worry. Everyone stand down." Everyone's like so freaking out. And Zeno goes, "I like you. I'm looking forward to seeing you again, Goku." And he goes, "Likewise, Lord Zeno. Well, I'll see you next time." He goes, "Mm-hmm." And then as those two attendants go, "Later, Gators," they all teleport back to their realm. Beerus is like, "Goku, you don't know what you've just done." Goku's like, "Did I do something wrong?" He goes, and Whis goes, "No, you did nothing wrong at all. If you did something wrong, you wouldn't be standing here right now. You'd not exist." Goku goes, "Really? He's that powerful?" And this is when Champa goes, "He's the lord of everything. He's the..." And Beerus goes, "Shut up. This is multiple my universe. I can explain everything, brother. Just give me those Dragon Balls and get the hell out of here." And Champa's like, "Fine. Take the stupid Dragon Ball. I don't need them. I'll see you at the tournament, brother." Ha! And Beerus goes, "Yeah, bring your A game, weakling." Champa and Beerus look at each other with intense stares, and Champa leaves. And what happens is they find out that the Super Dragon Ball they're looking for is on the planet, so Whis uses abilities. What happens is the Super Dragon Ball is summoned, and the Universe 6 Earth has been revived back to its full potential, pretty much a copy of Earth. In doing so, Champa has that, and he's happy. Doesn't thank Beerus, he actually thanks Goku. And so what happens is, as everyone goes back to Earth to their worlds to find everything, in the dark future, Trunks is running for his life. Everyone that he revived has been destroyed. Despite him having this massive power boost and increased strength, he can't do nothing. And as he's the last of everyone surviving, and Bulma, what happens is he manages to get away until Bulma is captured by this person. Bulma, as Trunks looks on, he sees the person as Goku Black. He kills Bulma, and when Trunks sees this, he explodes in rage and shoots a massive Gatling gun at Goku Black, and doing so it causes enough distraction for him to jump into a ship and go back in time. In doing so, Goku Black sighs in anger, and he's so angry and fuming that he tries to chase him, and he opens a past portal, and he goes through. But what happens is when Trunks arrives, he knocks out. This is Vegeta, Goku, and them are all training on Lord Beerus' world. Lord Beerus and Goku are training non-stop together. Vegeta ran to training non-stop together, and Whis is overseeing everything. And this is when she gets a phone call from Bulma. He goes, "Oh, Bulma? Hello, Bulma." And he goes, "Hi, Whis. A great emergency here. Is Vegeta there?" And he goes, "Oh, yes. Hey, Vegeta, your wife." He goes, "What's the matter, woman?" And he goes, "Trunks is back." Vegeta's like, "What? Trunks?" He looks and he goes, "Kakarot!" And Goku's like, "Yes." He goes, "Get us back to Earth now! Trunks is home." And Goku's like, "Huh?" He rushes over and Beerus goes, "Hey, wait for us!" And Whis uses the ability to heal them all back into their full strength, and they will teleport to Earth using Goku's instant transmission. When they get to Earth, they see future Trunks, and Goku walks over and goes, "Whoa!" Vegeta stands over his son by Bulma, and this is where Trunks wakes up, and when he sees Goku, he throws a punch at Goku, but Goku catches Trunks' punch with one finger and stops and goes, "Whoa, what are you up to, Trunks?" And Trunks like, "You bastard! You're Goku." He goes, "Goku, please." And then Bulma slaps Trunks right in the face. Everyone's like, "Ooh," scared. Everyone, the Pilaf gang, even Beerus is like, "Ooh, I don't want to get slapped by that woman." And what happens is this is when Beerus finds out that this is a future Trunks from a future timeline. Beerus tells them the consequences of time travel, to which Bulma apologizes, but this is a serious matter. And Beerus goes, "Oh well, a favor to Goku this will be, all good." Beerus goes, "Any food anyway, Bulma?" And he goes, "Oh yes, here, Lord Beerus." And she gives Beerus a sausage that has cheese in it. As he eats it, he can't believe this. He goes, "Wow, this is incredible. What is this?" She goes, "A cheesy sausages." cheesy sausage, and he goes, "Is there any more?" And she claps her hands, and the whole all the chefs come out, and she tells them, "Make Lord Beerus a banquet, okay? Give him everything he desires." Understood? And he goes, "Yes." And Whis goes, "Ooh, can I?" And he goes, "And Whis as well." Whis goes, "Alright." Beerus is like, "You're forgiven." They fly over to the area, and they clap their hands, and they get all the best food that they can want. Beerus cries. He's like, "I can't believe I'm so spoiled." And Whis is like, "Me too, me too." And as they're eating, this is where Trunks explains everything. Goku Black, an evil version of Goku, has come to the future, and he's more powerful than Trunks ever could believe. And Goku goes, "How powerful?" And then Trunks goes, "I don't know, like, I've mastered Super Saiyan 3, but he's just too powerful for me. I can't seem to go nowhere near him. And I can't even sense his energy either when he turns into a Super Saiyan, into his form." He goes, "What kind of form does it go?" And Vegeta goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "I can't explain to you." And Goku goes, "Don't worry, I can." He puts his hand on Trunks' head, and he sees everything. He sees that he revived everyone with the Namekian Dragon Balls. Kami is hiding in the room of Spirited Time from Goku Black, so just knowing that all the Dragon Balls are hiding there as well. What happens is, also, what goes down is Goku Black, when Goku sees himself, he's like, and when he sees the pink form, the Super Saiyan Rose form, Goku's like, "What the? That is God Key." When he wakes out of it, he tells Vegeta and Raditz everything. And Goku goes, "Heal up, and we'll go back to the future and we'll deal with him, okay?" And as that goes down, a portal opens, and Goku looks up, and there's no one other than Goku Black, and Goku's like, "Black." Goku rushes over to Goku Black, and he goes, "Hey you, who the hell are you, and what the hell are you doing with my body?" And he goes, "Your son Goku. The son Goku. I'm looking forward to this." Goku Black powers up, and when Goku senses his power, it's like incredible. It's as if his powers are exact mirror to my own. That's gonna be a problem. Goku and Black begin to fight, and it's made very clear that they're actually both absolute equals. They push themselves to the point where they're raging into going into Super Saiyan. When they both go into Super Saiyan, this is what blows Beerus' mind. It goes, "There's two of them. If those two were to come together and fight me, I wouldn't stand a chance." And Whis goes, "What do you mean? If Goku was to go 100% on you, you won't stand a chance." And Beerus is like, "Come on, Whis, stop destroying my dignity." And what happens? Whis smiles, and as Goku looks on, Goku Black and Goku are fighting. What happens is Goku kicks Goku Black in the face, hitting him flying. Goku Black chucks the energy ball towards Goku, catches it and crushes it. And this is when Goku Black explodes, truly in his most powerful form, Super Saiyan Rose. When Goku sees this, Vegeta's like, "His power." Beerus chokes on his food. When he looks right at Goku Black, he goes, "His power's even more powerful than mine. That's definitely Goku's body. But why the different hairstyle? Why the different key? As if his power is like that kid that's for Universe 10's God of Creation." He goes, "Yes, his name is Zamasu." When Goku Black hears them call him there, he's like, "Huh. Yes, after I'm done with you, Goku, I will destroy you, you God of Destruction." Goku rushes in, explodes the Super Saiyan Blue, and they begin to fight even more. They make the earth earthquakes shake, until the point where Goku Black lands a sneaky kick on Goku, but Goku manages to spin and punch Goku Black right in the face, sends him flying, and as he gets sent flying, he gets pulled back into his future. And when he goes back, Goku goes, "I'll be coming from you, Black. Don't you worry." And as Black tries to destroy the ship, Vegeta appears right in front of the attack, cuts it in half, saving the time machine. What goes down, Goku Black goes back to the future, unable to come back to the past, and as everyone see that, they prepare themselves to travel to the future. But this is when Goku goes, "Lord Beerus, do you have any idea who this person is? I know it's not me because I don't act that way." And this is when Lord Beerus goes, "I don't know, but he has the same power as a trainee Kaioshin, Zamasu." And Whis goes, "It'll take us a few hours to get there, but do you want to come, Goku?" And Goku goes, "Yes." "Vegeta, Trunks, don't leave without me." And at this time, Raditz is with his wife Tights and his daughter Launch. That sounds cool, Launch. I like the name. From Masako, check it out. He's actually got a pretty cool what-off to do with Raditz, and the name Launch works for me. And so as Goku goes with them, they take a while, but they get to what's it called, the Supreme Kai realm over there. And when they get there, this is where this is where Goku sees Zamasu. Where Goku sees Zamasu, he wants to fight him, but this time he keeps his composure. You know, they see Kawasu, they ask for Kawasu's time rings and all that, and he finds that all of them are accounted for. But he sees the extra timeline that was created. When Beerus sees this, like ooh, and so what happens is Goku leaves not fighting Zamasu this time, but they go, his power is definitely the same power oh yes, but what's going on? Why does he has Goku's body? And they goes, well, I'll go to the future and investigate, Lord Beerus. Beerus goes, you do that. They goes, I'm not gonna be there to help you, Goku. So bear in mind, Goku. Don't worry, Lord Beerus. I have senzu beans. And so what happens when Goku and them get back to the universe? What ends up going down is Vegeta and Trunks are ready. Raditz wants to come, but both Goku and Vegeta goes, you're way too bloody big to fit in this pod. Stay here. Raditz like, oh, you're sad. So Raditz stays there, of course. They jump into the pod and they head back to the future. When they get to the future, Trunks immediately captures the time machine, and this is where Goku and Vegeta looks for Goku Black. What happens is Goku Black sees him, he attacks Vegeta on the spot, forcing Vegeta to go Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue, but that's not even enough. Vegeta can't even dare to hold himself against Black. To the point where Black's almost about to kill him, but Goku Bears catches Black's hand, he goes into Super Saiyan Blue, throws Black away and kicks Black right in the face, sends him flying. And Black's like, it's been a while since I've seen news. Maybe for you it was instant when we last saw, but for me it's been a few weeks. Goku goes, incredible how his power has increased, and he goes, oh, not only that, I found a special ability that you guys have been holding out this whole time. An ability I didn't know I had until I revealed my tail and looked at the moon. Goku's like, no, you can't. How did you? He goes, then I do believe I figured out the power before you have. And what happens is Hit powers himself up and he explodes himself at the Super Saiyan 4 Rose Hit. In doing so, he's in the Rose Blue form, or Rose Super Saiyan 4 form. But Goku sees this, he's quite staggered. He can't believe how powerful he became. And as Goku looks on, he rushes at Goku. Goku goes, I haven't even done that. He doesn't hesitate though, he explodes himself and he forces himself into Super Saiyan 4. But when he goes there, he goes into a Super Saiyan 4 limit breaker. And as he begins to fight Goku Black, it's made very clear, despite him being in his limit breaker form, because Black is using Super Saiyan Gold Rose or Super Saiyan Rose with the Super Saiyan 4, he is way more powerful than Goku's limit breaker form. And as Goku's getting impressed, Goku has to focus. He focuses fully, and then this is when Goku finally activates Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4, and they're more of a match for Goku Black. They fight backwards and forth, until Goku gains the upper hand over Black, and he's about to punch him. Well, this is when Zamasu appears and stabs Goku in the back, in the gut from the back, and Goku screams, "Ah!" It looks back, and Zamasu like, "Well, now you're a very powerful mortal." And this is when Zamasu punches Goku in the face, sending him flying. Oh, Black, I mean. And when he does that, Zamasu goes, "Come on, Black. Why did you do that? All I need to do is lift my hand up, I would have cut him in half." And then Goku Black goes, "You didn't realize, didn't you? He was cracking your energy attack the moment you stabbed him." And he goes, "He would have broke free and killed you." And then this is when Zamasu goes, "He can't kill me, I'm immortal." And they both smile at each other and they look at Goku. Goku gets up and he sees his injuries. He grabs his senzu bean, eats it, heals immediately. And this is when Goku Black and Zamasu begin to do their Reign of Terror, shooting massive ki blast at them, massive energy at them, to the point where they have to duck and dodge, and for now hide out to gauge the situation. So as they're ducking all the attacks there, Goku does a massive super sword of air, blinding their eyes, and they disappear, hiding their energy. When they get on the ground, this is when Trunks finds out their Mai's alive, Yajirobe, all that, blah 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 blah. And they go through the same catch up as they do in canon. Now, with all of them being around each other and all of them being happy, well, all of them, Vegeta goes, "How the hell are we gonna beat him, Kakarot? Did you hear what the other one said? That he's immortal?" And Goku goes, "I did hear that. I wonder if the other one is." It was yes. And Goku goes, "I wonder how we're gonna beat that." Then Goku goes, "Oh, we got a time machine. We can go back in time. I can ask what's it called, Master Roshi to teach me the Mafu Bar, the evil demon containment wave, and from there I could possibly come back here and seal him." Vegeta goes, "That's a good plan. Me and Trunks will stay here and try our best to hold them off, do guerrilla warfare." He goes, "Alright, Vegeta." He holds Vegeta's hand. Trunks programs the ship to take it back to the past, and when Goku jumps in the ship, we'll take him back to the exact same time in the future. And so when Goku goes back to the past, he goes to Master Roshi's house immediately, and he begins to do the Mafu Ba. And he does it not the first time, not the second time, the third time he gets it perfectly. And doing so, Goku was ready to fight Zamasu. Now, when Goku, what happens is he goes back to the time machine. This is when they find out they need more fuel. Bulma goes, don't worry, she's been deciphering all the technology that the future Bulma gave her, and she's already figured out the fuel source. She puts the new fuel canister in the ship and tells Goku, on your way. Goku teleports back to the future, to which he lands about a minute after he left from the future. When he gets there, Vegeta goes, and he goes, yes, I learned it, Vegeta, and I know that the ship's refueled. Trunks looks at it and he goes, he's never seen the ship filled this much. He can make multiple jumps, multiple time travel jumps if he wants to, but not right now. What goes down is Goku goes, I will deal with the immortal one. And Vegeta goes, no, idiot. He goes, I will deal with it. You go deal with the one with the Super Saiyan 4 ability. Goku goes, alright then. Goku touches Vegeta's head and imprints his memories onto Vegeta so Vegeta could use the Mafu Ba. Takes Vegeta about a good 5 minutes to decipher what Goku just sent in his mind, but he figures out that's the evil containment wave. Then before Goku leaves, did you bring the seal tag? And Goku goes, yeah, here's the sealing tag here. Gave Vegeta the sealing urn and the tag, and Vegeta rushes up to fight him. Him and Trunks goes to fight him, while Goku goes to confront Black. Goku and Vegeta and them take about a good 10-20 minutes to find him. When they get there, Goku lands around and finds out Black. Goes, hey Black, let's finish up where we left off, right? Goku explodes in Super Saiyan 4. Goku closes his eyes and he focuses, and he opens his eyes and activates Super Saiyan Blue. So he's Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4, and he calls this, instead of calling this Super Saiyan 4, I'm going to call this the Primal Saiyan power, and now this is the Primal Blue Super Saiyan. And what happens is Vegeta goes, yeah, that's quite nice, let's call it Super Saiyan 4, idiots. And goes, and this is when, what's it called? This is when Vegeta begins to fight Zamasu. And as Vegeta fights Zamasu, he finds out very clear that this immortal god is exactly that, an immortal, super powerful god, and takes everything he has and tries to even just match him, which blows Vegeta's mind and goes, I wish Raditz was here to help, at least he would have had a fighting chance. And as Vegeta and Trunks is fighting Zamasu takes advantage of the fact that Vegeta is doing his best to fight him and protect Trunks. And so what happens is Zamasu backhands Trunks away and stabs Vegeta right in the gut. And doing so, Trunks sees this, and Vegeta's like, and he goes, you're just as weak as the last Vegeta I killed. And Vegeta's like, what the? And he goes, not only that, we destroyed all your friends, all your people. You guys are nothing. Zamasu pulls his energy blade at Vegeta and kicks him in the face. Vegeta hits the ground and falls out of Super Saiyan Blue. And this is when Trunks goes, damn you, Zamasu! He explodes into his Super Saiyan rage form. And what happens is he rushes at Zamasu. He begins to fight him, and Zamasu is actually taken aback by how powerful Trunks has just became. Vegeta slowly gets up. He's bleeding hardcore, but he grabs the senzu bean out of his gloves. He eats it, and he heals up immediately, gets a massive Zenkai. When Vegeta sees Trunks powering up, Vegeta jumps up, explodes into his form, Super Saiyan Blue form. He rushes and begins to help Trunks. Now it's nearly a more even fight for both enraged Trunks and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta fighting them. And as they're battling, Goku and Zamasu are challenging each other. Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Super Saiyan Rose 4, or Super Saiyan Rose, Super Saiyan 4 Goku Black. And as they're battling along, they're actually causing way more havoc than the other three fighters. And they're destroying everything to the point where Zamasu's like, you're powerful, I'll give you that. And Goku's getting all he's got to is fighting Zamasu, Goku Black. And as they're battling, what happens is Goku Black manages to get the upper hand and kick Goku right in the face, sends him flying. Goku stops himself and bad instant transmission behind Black, kicking Black right in the face, appears right in front of Black, punching Black in the face, jumps on the other side, powers his hand up, and he throws a massive Dragon Fist. As he throws the Dragon Fist at Black, Black gets hit by it, but it doesn't destroy him, it just hurts him a little bit. Sends him flying, and Black goes, ha! And last goes, I did steal the right body. Ha ha! With this power, I destroyed all the gods in all this universe. They are nothing. This is mine. I am the one true God. Find me on my phone. And this is when Goku Black what's it called? Combines the Super Saiyan Rose and Super Saiyan 4 with the limit breaker power. What happens is he explodes himself. What goes down, it turns into a more reddish type of Super Saiyan Rose ability, limit breaker form. And when he stands there, Goku's like, what the? He can't believe it, and he goes, and begins to fight Goku, and he begins to annihilate Goku. Bear in mind, these two are way stronger than Beerus now. They're fighting each other non-stop, but Goku's getting destroyed by his Goku Black. And when we go back to Vegeta, Trunks has stabbed the sword right through to Zamasu and slammed him onto the ground. And he goes, no, Dad! Vegeta opens the canister down, puts his hands together, and as Super Saiyan Blue does Mafuba! Trunks jumps away, and Zamasu gets caught by the attack. And Vegeta is able to seal Zamasu long enough. But what happens when he tries to put the tag on, what ends up happening is the resulting clash between Goku and Goku Black pretty much makes Vegeta drop the tag. And Vegeta is doing his best to hold Zamasu in his cage. What ends up going down is when Goku is fighting Zamasu, trying to get up, but Zamasu, Goku Black destroys Goku. He hits the ground, falls back into his base form. He gets up, looks at him, and goes, he goes, what are you gonna do against a god, you stupid mortal? And Goku goes, you took my body. What kind of god are you to use that kind of power? He goes, whatever advances I got. Don't worry, we created you, you stupid creature. Goku gets up and goes, it's not over yet. Goku grabs the senzu bean and eats it. And he eats the senzu bean power. He goes back to full power. He grabs a massive Zenkai. But Goku goes, it's pointless continuing this fight as Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4. Goku goes, I have to use that power. Goku focuses himself. And in doing so, what happens is as Goku Black is actually distracted trying to find Zamasu, what goes down is Goku opens his eyes are silver. He speed blitzes and he rushes to Goku Black. But Goku Black's in this limit breaker Rose Super Saiyan 4 state, and Goku begins to destroy him. You can't believe that Goku is utilizing a true godly power. He's like, what the? How are you, Goku, just smashing him, breaking him down? Bear in mind, Goku's not a Super Saiyan, he's not an Ultra Instinct mastered yet, but he's almost there. And he's beginning to fight Zamasu. He gives everything he got to destroying Goku Black, to the point where he slams his fist right into Goku Black, his gut, making Goku Black bleed and drop out of the Super Saiyan limit breaker form, and then he kicks Goku Black right in the head, sends him flying. But what happens is Goku doesn't realize that he unintentionally sends him flying towards Vegeta and them. Vegeta and them jump out of the way, and Goku Black hits the vial to where Zamasu's being held. When Zamasu comes out, Zamasu's in great pain. He's like, what the? And Goku Black's like, he goes, Zamasu? And he goes, Zamasu, my body, what the hell is that? And Vegeta's like, damn it, we only had one of those things. And Goku Black puts his hands up and uses all his energy to do a blast at Trunks to try to kill him. Vegeta jumps on the way to stop the attack with everything he can. And when Trunks sees that his dad's willing to sacrifice himself, he's like, Dad, no! It's just alright, Trunks. I'd rather sacrifice myself than let you die. And as the attack, Vegeta's absorbing it, Goku appears and disperses the attack. When Vegeta drops down, he's absolutely knackered. Goku has one more senzu bean left. But what goes down is, as Goku and Vegeta are standing there, Zamasu and Goku Black, they fuse. Zamasu heals Goku Black, and then they fuse into merge Zamasu. In doing so, they become an even more powerful threat. Way more powerful than they were in canon. In fact, they eclipse Goku's Ultra Instinct sign. When Goku rushes at them, they instantly beat down Goku immediately, to the point where they backhand Goku and knock him into the ground, knocking Goku into base form. When Goku hits the ground, he's absolutely drained. He falls by Vegeta, and this is when Zamasu summons his white light, begins to shine over the entire planet, and begins to destroy everything. Trunks tries his best to defend him, but he knows that these two are like nearly out and about. Vegeta's like, Kakarot, are you alright? And Goku's like, yeah, Vegeta, you? Vegeta's like, I can barely stand, Kakarot. I don't know what to do. This is when Supreme Kai and Gowasu appear. When Supreme Kai and Gowasu appear, they're looking like, interesting. They see what happened and they go to Goku. And this is when Goku sees them and he goes, Supreme Kai. Supreme Kai goes to Goku and they begin to heal them, using some of their ability, but they don't have enough power to heal both godly powers, especially Goku's. And this is where Goku goes, I have an idea. He breaks the senzu bean in half. Vegeta, eat the half. I'll eat this. And as Zamasu has been entertained by Trunks, this is when Goku goes, he goes, Supreme Kai, give me your earrings. He goes, these are the earrings of the Kai. And this is when Gowasu realizes, that's very wise. Yes, give them to him. And then Goku goes, at least we won't be stuck permanently in this form. And Gowasu goes, yes, because we are not Kais. These only fuse Kais permanently. And Goku goes, puts the earring on. Vegeta, put this earring on the other ear. Vegeta goes, what the hell for, Kakarot? And goes, just do it, Vegeta. Vegeta goes, ah. Vegeta puts the earring on, and both earrings light up, and they both fuse together, turning into Vegito. And what happens is Vegeta falls out of it, he stands up and goes, the Ultimate Warrior is born! And this is when Vegeta and Goku, and the body of Vegito sees all of Goku's memories of the future he came from. And it actually blows his mind, but he's not going to say nothing yet, because he's still fused. And as Vegeta flies up, he turns instantly into Super Saiyan Blue, rushes Zamasu and throws a mighty punch that punches Zamasu right in the face, destroying his white ring around his back, sending him flying to the ground. And when he hits the ground, he looks right at Vegeta, what the hell? And he goes, I am the Ultimate Warrior of the universe. Boom, explodes even more. I am Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Explodes even more. And this is when Zamasu gets up. He explodes himself. Zamasu explodes himself into Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker form. And he goes, regardless of how powerful you are, we are a god. You're nothing but a mortal creature. And as he readies to fight Vegeta goes, you're not the only one that can do that. He explodes himself into Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4. In doing so, he increases his power to such a great level, looking right at them. And as both of them ready themselves, they begin to clash. The Supreme Kai and Gowasu, or Shin and Gowasu, look at each other like, what the hell? And as they begin to fight, they grab Trunks and heal Trunks, and they're battling non-stop, to the point where Gowasu and Supreme Kai have to take Trunks away. Vegeta and merge Zamasu, they're equals in power, absolutely, and they're fighting non-stop, backwards and forth, the potential of all of them. But what happens is Zamasu has immortality, so that plays more into effect until Vegeta manages to catch the attack, spins over, kicks Zamasu in the face, land the real powerful kick, sends him flying, and then Vegeta goes, I have a Limit Breaker attack too. He explodes into his Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Blue state, rushes, and he puts everything he has in one final punch. In doing so, slams his fist right into merge Zamasu's head, and as they're doing so, it sends him flying, but it defuses both him and Vegeta immediately. Zamasu hits the ground with so much force it craters. Vegeta and Goku are puffing. They're like, Vegeta's like, what the hell, Kakarot? You didn't tell me you were from the future? And Goku goes, who cares about that, Vegeta? Now at the time, Vegeta goes, yes, it is the time. Damn it, Kakarot. And then Vegeta he goes, you didn't tell me I had a life like that. Now I understand why you did the things you did. Looking at Goku, he's like, you always looked out for all of us, Kakarot. And I'm just an idiot. Thank you, Kakarot. Thank you for everything you've done for us. And Goku goes, you're welcome. But if we don't stop Zamasu now, we're dead. The Botaro earrings have run out of their power by now. I don't know what we can do. And Vegeta goes, why don't we use that form you used against the Omega Shenron? Don't worry. Since being merged with you, I learnt the timing and how much power I need to amplify. You can suppress the power long enough for me to merge with you, right? And Goku goes, yeah. And so what happens is, as Zamasu gets up, Goku and Vegeta do the fusion pow. And when they fuse together properly, it's a proper fusion. Super Saiyan, base form Gogeta is born. When Gogeta looks at them and says, yet again, another Ultimate Warrior of the universe is born. He explodes straight into Super Saiyan 4, then explodes straight into Limit Breaker, and then what happens is he focuses his ki even more and turns to Limit Breaker Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It looks right at Zamasu. Zamasu's body is damaged and starting to warp out thanks to the punch. And as Super Saiyan 4 Blue Limit Breaker Gogeta looks at merged Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Zamasu as they're about to clash with each other. This is where I'll leave this one off, guys. I hope you guys like this. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Leave the bell notification on so you guys can be the first to get my new content. And of course, guys, take care of you guys selves. I appreciate you guys liking and watching these videos. And I hope you guys look forward to my next videos that are coming out. Bear in mind, I'm going to be making a new Naruto mod of tomorrow. It's going to be a very broken one. So I hope you like this kit, guys. So yeah. But without further ado, guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.